Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Thank you. It's great to see you.
We're still drunk from last night.
Really? I think most everybody listening is probably very much the same way as far as that goes. So, what are you looking forward to for the new year, Todd?
New Year.
When is that?
Getting over the old year here.
Getting over the old year.
Yeah. Still recovering from that. We still have another night to play the old Coliseum.
Right, that's right. You are there tonight, and it's going to be another great show. And by the way, I understand there are still some tickets available. Is that right?
There's still space available.
All right.
So come fill the space.
All right, you folks listening out there that have been calling asking about tickets, there's your answer. There's still some space available at the Coliseum for Utopia tonight with Todd Rundgren, and they brought us a really fine New Year's present here. It's The Adventures in Utopia, and let's talk about the album a little bit before we get into it and premiere it here exclusively on WMMS from the standpoint that this is a total group effort. Is this correct?
Most Utopia albums are. Most Utopia albums are supposed to be. Anyway.
All right.
That seems to be the consensus of opinion for most people, is that it comes off like a group album. Which is a good thing because it's a group album. It's a good thing it comes off like that, since it is that.
That means
that's what
we have succeeded in.
Same, only different.
In doing that. Yes, it is. We all sit down and make up all this crazy stuff that's on that record, all together.
All together. Is this always hasn't been true in the past? You've normally taken the very heavy lead on it, haven't you, Todd?
In varying degrees, in varying stages of utopian evolution. Earlier on, I was involved in a lot of the writing, but since this particular unit's been together, these four guys.
How long has that been?
That's been about 3 years, a little over 3 years. Things have been a little bit more democratic, I guess.
Oh, it's really nice. Seeing as how we're in a democratic country, or supposed to be.
Oh, wow, we're just digging our new package here.
We haven't seen this record yet.
We haven't seen our new record here.
Oh,
we have our own.
Scoping out the package.
Look at the label
That's
on
10 times better than the Bears label.
Well, I tell you what.
One might say many magnitudes better than the Bearsville.
We have our own custom labels.
You should buy it just for the label.
Just so you can see it, man.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Really
I
great.
can't wait to see it spin.
I tell you what, let's, why don't we just spin it right now, starting with side one, a little thing called The Road to Utopia here. This is Todd Rundgren and Utopia. Utopia's new album, Adventures in Utopia. The brand new Adventures in Utopia LP with Todd Rundgren and Kasim Sultan, Roger Powell, and John Kazim. Yes.
No, it's chasm like a big hole in the ground.
Chasm like a big hole in the ground. Okay. As you can hear, they're here visiting us, and they brought us the most wonderful New Year's Day present for the folks in Buzzard Land, Northern Ohio, and the listeners to WMMS. Their new album, Adventures in Utopia. We're going to talk about that before we get back into it. They're shushing each other over there. I think they're going to be throwing spitballs here in a minute. The album, I've heard, deals in a great sense primarily with the TV world. Tell us about that, somebody, would you?
Well, they're integrally connected.
That's a little bit of the holiday cheer coming back to haunt us.
No, that's only Sprite, folks.
Screaming at the end.
Oh, sorry, this is supposed to be a commercial-free hour.
It's a cleansing soda pop.
Anyway. Oh, yeah, we're in the process of venturing into the TV world here, and this is kind of this is the songs that'll be with our first season of episodes for our
first
TV
13
series.
weeks.
Yeah, for the first 13 weeks. And some of the songs, anyway. And right now we're in the process of rendering some of the songs into video and also doing some fill-in stuff so that we can pilot out the first part of this program and get it sold to the highest bidder.
The network with the
You're listening,
the most bucks.
Fred. Okay.
Oh, he listens all the time.
Yeah, that's why we always, whenever we get a chance to make friends and influence people. We tell them to send letters to the networks and tell them to give us our own TV program.
When do you...
I mean, we're doing our part.
We're gonna have it ready.
We're not just sitting there waiting for them to throw it in our lap, but we need a groundswell of public support in order to get
you hear that,
ourselves
folks?
foisted off on the air in front of the general public.
Send your postcards to the heads of all the networks telling them you want to see Utopia
Dear
on
head.
the tube. Dear head.
Dear
right.
Fred the Head.
How long do you think it's going to be before you actually have a pilot to, if it's accepted to be aired?
Well, I think that probably the best place for it would be Summer Replacement, for starters. And then when it's a gigantic success, #1 rated Summer Replacement show.
Slot us right into prime time.
Yeah, we could just get into prime time right after that.
Good. Well, I hope they do. I don't know what to watch now that they took Rockford off anyway. It's just one of those
Rockford
things.
Files is off now?
Yeah, he was sick for a while, and so they just took him off.
He was sick for a while? I mean, he was really sick.
Yeah, really sick. Really
Oh, I
sick.
see.
So there's
The
a
real
slot open
Rockford.
there. The real Rockford,
Oh,
yes.
I get it.
The real, I can't even, Jim Garner. Jim Garner.
Yeah.
Okay, well. Maverick, yeah, that's what we think of
Put
him
that
most
back
as.
on. That's what happened.
Yeah.
We're talking with the folks from Utopia, Todd Rundgren, the Sultan, Roger Powell, and Willie Wilcox.
Yeah,
I'm going to
I
call
like
him the
that.
Sultan so I don't mispronounce his name.
It's the Sultan.
okay.
And I just have to tell
The
everybody.
Sultan of Swing.
Yes, that this hour is being brought to us commercially free by the good folks at Tokyo Shapiro, and we're going to dip right back in to the new Utopia album, Adventures in Utopia. And this is a little thing called Second Nature. And what you're hearing right now is the stretching of the neck of a microphone in the hands of Mr. Todd Rundgren. Yeah.
I do it so subtly, too.
Yes, really. This is a really fine album, and I know it's going to be enjoyed by everybody out there listening, as well as those of us who get to play the music and to listen to it. And by the way, for you folks who are, before you call and want to know when can you get it, it's on the road right now, being shipped into the record stores, and you should be able to pick it up sometime next week. But you
Ask
can
the
go
Teamsters.
by and tell your favorite local record merchant that you want your copy of Utopia's Adventures in Utopia. All right, let's talk a little bit about some things here that you might think are of interest to our listeners. Roger, you look like you have something on your mind.
Oh my goodness, I think that's a cue. It just so happens that I have another solo record coming out too at the end of the month.
You do?
Yeah, I had one
Wonderful.
out in '73, which was a long time ago. And the 1980 version is now available, or will be available at the end of the month. It's called Air Pocket, and it will be available through the same sources as the Adventures in Utopia record. So
Well, how great.
all you synthesizer and Utopia fans out there, look for that one as well.
Let me ask you, are any of you, are you allowed to say who's on it with you? Are the boys
Well,
here?
this is, it's more or less a solo project. I'm doing most all of the sounds with synthesizers and computer-controlled synthesizers. There's some vocal tunes on the album. And I think it'll be of interest to people beyond just the synthesizer freaks. So,
well, we look
actually,
forward
Todd
to
does
hearing.
play on it. He plays a very ethereal, spacey guitar solo.
Oh, I'll bet.
And unfortunately, these two other guys, they weren't quite up to my musical standards, so I couldn't use it.
I see.
The album.
And they're getting ready to open the window and throw Roger Powell out. We won't tell anybody.
I'm
You
sure
can't
I
do
won't
that.
appear on any of their solo albums now.
Can't do that until you perform tonight to really help ring the decade in glorious fashion.
Caravan.
Pardon?
All right,
I'm going to get fixed tonight during
Be
the
a
song,
solo.
one of the songs I sang. I'm sure I'm going to get it.
All right, well, why don't we just dip right back into the album again. And what we're going to hear right now is Last of the New Wave Riders, exclusively here on WMMS at 4 minutes until 3 o'clock. Utopia, that's Roger Powell, the Sultan, and John Willie Wilcox.
That's us.
Pardon?
That's us.
That's us, right.
Where is that Sultan?
Well, the Sultan, I believe, we have a little difficulty getting your phone calls on the air, but the Sultan, I think, is talking to some of the
He's
listeners.
meeting his responsibilities.
Right. So if you give us a call at 578-1007, why, the listener request line here at WMMS, you'll catch the Sultan on the other end, and you can talk to him about Todd Rundgren and
It
the
sounds
other
like he's
guys.
got a new
in
career in
Utopia.
radio ahead of him.
Yeah, I think
Right.
so.
Yeah,
the Sultan on WMMS.
Yes,
Call the
that's it.
Sultan and discuss any aspect of modern life.
You guys...
Insanity is always caused by a break in the chain of vehicles between the ego and the physical body. You know that?
That's the thought for the new year.
Okay.
Right, he just grabbed that encyclopedia and threw it right out the window. Bang, bang. And I would like to tell you that this hour is being brought to us commercially free by the good folks at Capitol Records. And as you know, we're in the middle of 30 hours commercially free celebrating the New Year's here at WMMS. And we're just going to get right back into the new Utopia album. The fine folks of Utopia, yes, who brought it to us.
Brought to you
today.
commercial free by Utopian Industries.
And also this hour is being brought to us commercially free courtesy of the good folks at Capitol Records here at WMMS. And you've listened to an exclusive premiere of the new album Adventures in Utopia, and that actually completes the album. But we got our little wires and things here fixed up pretty good, and we're going to take some calls and let you talk with Todd Rundgren and the boys in the group here at WMMS. All right. Hello, you're on the line. You're on the telephone at MMS.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, is it Todd?
Yeah, who's calling?
Oh, this is Mary and Sandy. From
Hi.
Cleveland.
How you doing?
I want to know how come at the concert last night you didn't play none of your older songs.
How old do you want them to be?
Well, I mean, like Hello With Me,
Oh, that song is too old. No, we play it sometimes and sometimes we don't play it. I think the last time we played Cleveland, we played the song. But this time we don't.
Well, that's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, I know, but we can't play every song every time. We have to kind of mix them up a little bit.
Would you say hi to Josie?
To who?
Josie?
Who's Josie?
In bed. My sister. She's
Oh.
in bed, and she loves that song.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi.
Thanks.
No problem. See you later.
All right. Bye.
Thanks for
Bye-bye.
calling. Hello, MMS. You're on the air with Todd.
Hello, is Kaz there?
Yeah, hold on. Hello.
Hey, Kaz.
How you doing?
New Year.
Happy New Year.
Hey, I heard you had a new band.
Hey, how'd you guess that?
What's it all about?
Well, no, it's just a little band I put together. And
Do we know you?
You gonna be playing any?
Any what? Of my band? No, we haven't done anything yet.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but soon.
Can't wait to hear you.
Good.
We'll see you tonight.
All right, see you later.
Thanks, Mom.
Bye-bye. Hello, you're on the air with Todd and Utopia.
Hey, Todd, out of all the albums you've produced and written and done everything else on, what do you think is your favorite?
My favorite?
Yeah.
I don't play favorites, actually.
You don't play, well, which one do you think boosted your career the most?
Boost my career the most?
Yeah.
Boosted my career.
What?
Speed.
Probably the Grand Funk Railroad album.
Grand Funk, you think?
That really boosted me into superstar producer status.
All right, thanks a lot.
No problem.
Thanks for calling. Hello, you're on the air at MMS with Todd Rundgren and Utopia.
Hi, could I talk to Catherine?
Sure, hold on.
Very popular.
Chasm.
Phone call for Chasm.
Hi.
Hi.
I really love the song Love Alone,
Oh, good.
and I just wondered who wrote it.
Well, it was kind of a collective effort, but I did come to the group with the idea of the tune, and we all sort of hashed it out, and there was the tune then, the whole thing.
There it was.
Oh, okay.
But I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, and you guys were really great last night. You made my New Year happy.
Oh, great. We had a great time, too.
Well, that's good.
Okay, thanks for calling.
Sure.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Hello, MMS. You're on the air with Todd and Utopia.
Hi, Todd.
Yeah.
My name's Christy.
Hi, how you doing?
Your new album sounds really great.
Great.
I was wondering, being on the road all the time and eating out all the time, how would you like to come over for a home-cooked meal tonight?
That sounds like a lovely proposition, but as a matter of fact, we're going home tomorrow.
Oh.
And so we're getting up early and we're going to bed early.
Oh.
We're having a home-cooked meal tomorrow night at our real homes.
Oh.
But
Where's
thanks for the
that?
offer anyway.
Where's that?
That's Woodstock area for me. I guess most of us are going back to Woodstock because we have to do a little quick recording.
Uh-huh. Is there any way of getting behind stage to meet you tonight?
I don't know. That's always a question of your own ingenuity, my dear.
I know. I've been trying and trying, but...
Now, we can't help you on this one.
Okay, I won't give up.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
Bye, Dale.
Hello, MMS. You're on the air with Todd and Utopia.
Yes, may I speak to Todd, please?
You're talking to him.
Todd, how you doing?
Not too bad.
My name's Bill, and I've met you one other time before, and there's many questions I have for you. I'm in music a little bit. I'm just starting out, and I'd like to know, in starting and recording, what type of equipment would you suggest that I would start off with?
That's a pretty complicated question. I don't know if we're going to get into that kind of stuff too extensively, but somebody said that there's a new little mini recording studio out that you can...
Yeah, there's a 4-channel cassette machine that you can get, which actually allows you to do the overdubbing the way you would on a large multi-track machine. So that's probably a good place to start if you don't, have like $100,000 to start with.
Yeah, I don't have that much, but...
you start with that and just, generally just get the best stuff you can buy that you can afford,
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, it was a pleasure talking to you, and Happy New Year to the band, and I'm sure you'll be successful in your movie ventures.
Oh, great. I was television. Well, we had some little movies on the sides, but, yeah.
Okay.
Well, good luck getting started, okay?
Thank you very much.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hello, MMS. You're on.
Whoa!
Utopia. Whoa. Hello.
Next
here.
button, Len.
Okay, sorry.
Hello, MMS. You're on the air with Todd and Utopia.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, my name's Denise, and I want to know if Todd's married.
No, I'm not married.
No? Would you like to be?
No, actually.
Is that an offer?
Yeah? I think you're mighty nice.
Oh, thanks a lot.
I think you're a real good band.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, we all like you, really. I think you're all right.
Great,
Yeah,
thanks.
we want to wish you a Happy New Year's, too.
Happy New Year to you.
Have a good one.
All right, bye.
See you later.
Hello, MMS. You're on the air with Todd and Utopia.
I wanted to ask Todd, how come they're, all of a sudden they're giving Kaz all kinds of new stuff to sing and everything?
Yeah, this guy, well, certain favors that he gives me in return. I can't divulge what they are, but maybe someday in a lengthy Playboy interview. When
are you going to come out with a new solo album?
I'm thinking about a solo album, but I don't know when it'll be together or out. My solo albums are they come as I get inspired to do them, not as the record company demands them. So it all depends. I am thinking about it, though. Don't worry, I'm thinking about it.
And I wanted to ask you, why don't you ever do the tune Utopia in concert?
Well, it's like I said before, we sort of mix them up. We do, sometimes we do old ones, and sometimes we have to get in newer ones. Lately, we've had to sort of move out some of the old material to play stuff for the new album, because you got to keep moving, But eventually, we'll get back to all that stuff. We revive it one time or another.
Okay, thanks a lot, Todd. Happy New Year and everything.
Happy New Year. See you later.
Okay, bye.
Hello, you're on the air at MMS with Todd and Utopia.
Yeah, hey, Todd, when's the next concert going to be? Is it going to be within the next 6 months?
I think it will be. I think for here, it'll probably be sometime around June. We don't want to play too soon after we just played.
Turn your radio down, please.
Yes, turn on the radio. Okay. Yeah, since we just played, we haven't even finished playing Cleveland, so we want to sort of put it off as long as possible, build up the excitement, not deflate the market, all the stuff, that they say. But we definitely will be playing sometime, probably within the next 6 months. I think around June.
That's good, because I seen you last night. You was really good.
Great. Well, we'll keep trying.
Hey, keep Cleveland rocking.
No problem.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
Okay, thanks to all of you for calling here and talking with Todd Rundgren and the guys in the group Utopia, and we're going to continue on with commercially free music. I want to thank Todd and Kaz and Willie and Roger for coming by and making a Happy New Year the happiest here in Buzzard Land and on WMMS.
Thank you. That's great.
Thanks for having us.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
See you all tonight.
Okay, for those of you who are listening and want to go out tonight, there are still some tickets available at the Coliseum box office for Todd Rundgren and Utopia's appearance tonight, making this a very, very happy new year. And we'll continue on commercially free here at WMMS. We'll dip right back into the new Adventures in Utopia album, which, by the way, will be in stores next week here in Cleveland Town. And this is a little bit more of Second Nature from Adventures in Utopia, exclusively on MMS. Enjoy.